Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. Can you guys even tell if I've brushed my hair or not? You can't because it's too big, like a rose bush. Anyways, Dustin Poirier, if he were to beat Islam Makhachev, this is how he would do it. And I do believe Islam's a better fighter. And I do believe Islam, quote unquote, should beat him. But that's why we do the sport. And listen, Dustin Poirier is a monster. He's very dangerous. Don't let his knockout loss to Gaethje fool you. Don't let his submission loss to Oliveira fool you. Anything can happen. Okay? He has knocked out Conor McGregor twice. Well, really once. The second time was a TKO and he injured him, but well, he injured himself, but still. But he has submitted Holloway and he beat Holloway in a back and forth brawl. That's what I like to call it. He has actually beaten Gaethje at some point in his career. He has beaten Dan Hooker. He has beaten a lot of great fighters over the years, and Michael Chandler included. So he's battle tested. He's been through everything. He's been through a lot of ups. He's been through some downs, but he's had a great career. Okay, and he does have knockout power. He's a finisher. He's a killer. You know. And Islam, on the other hand, he has been around for a while. He has defended his title twice. He did beat Volk twice, but the thing is, Volk has lost now 3 of his last 4 fights. Not to say that's bad about Volk, but he hasn't really, he hasn't really wowed me, He has won impressively. He barely beat Volk the first time. I say barely because outside of the takedowns, he would lose that fight. A lot like Strickland and DDP, and I'll talk about that in another video, but that's besides the point. He knocked out Volk. Volk has been knocked out since then. So, for him to beat Islam, he would have to knock out Islam. Islam's been knocked out before, okay? And Dustin Poirier is better than whoever it was that knocked him out in the past. So, Islam's very beatable. If he were to beat him, it'd be a knockout. First, second round knockout. A lot like Bisping, how he knocked out Luke Rockhold 8 years ago. And I don't think Islam needs to have his hands down or need to be very unlucky to get beat. He can beat him. He also has a lot of submission wins in his career. He would have to finish Islam Makhachev. I don't see him beating him by decision. As far as a finish, I think that favors Dustin. Because, again, Dustin's had plenty of finishes throughout his career. Okay? So, here's the thing. He understands his time is coming up. He's never said he's going to retire, but he's already started talking about it. So you got to imagine Holloway's approach to Gaethje is going to be the exact same approach he's taken to Islam. I know I don't have much time left. I know I don't have a whole lot to prove outside of winning the undisputed title. Like, this could be it for him. So I'll expect him at his very best once he gets a hold of Islam. Here's the thing, look. Again, it doesn't matter what happened with Gaethje knocking him out last year. It doesn't matter how Charles beat him. Islam beat Charles. Charles beat Poirier. That does not matter. This is a dangerous sport, and Dustin Poirier has finished off a lot of people in his career. So, yeah, if he beats Islam, it would have to be a early first, early second round KO if he beats him, in my opinion.